right, everybody. Oh, happy day. So in this video, I want to share with you everything you need to know about TV leads, inbound TV leads, what's going on, what I predicted months ago, and what's taking place today, all right? Before we get going, though, jasonfinalexpense.com. I partner, I coach, and I help some of the most amazing agents on this planet to sell final expense and Medicare insurance inbound and, yes, outbound. And I'm going to talk about what's going on with inbound TV leads. Were you addicted? Were you like hooked up, okay, like a crack addict to inbound leads, and then your source went whoop, went dead, went dry, okay? I predicted this many, many months ago. You need to be multifaceted. You cannot be strapped to one lead source. This is bad for you, okay? You need to have multiple legs on your table if you want to have strength, if you want to stick and stay in the industry and not be worried, okay? So many times I've seen this happen. I've done final expense, life insurance, Medicare insurance, and even telesales, my goodness, over 20 years, over 2 decades in this space. I have seen lead vendors come to town, hot to trot, and then they evaporate before your very eyes. I had lead vendors, okay, a year ago that were amazing. They had crazy telesales leads for an amazing price. High quality leads. They were dynamite, but guess what? They exploded. They were gone as quick as they came. They were here tonight, gone tomorrow, okay? You cannot chart your course on inbound leads, okay? If you only have one lead vendor, one provider, you are no different than what happens, okay, to a drug addict, okay? Don't do drugs. But I'm telling you, inbound leads crack people out as insurance agents. They get you so like, wow, I need some more of this. And then what happens is the lead vendor goes like wham, 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 and raises the prices on you, no different than a drug dealer on the street does. It's what takes place. It's what I predicted many months ago. So if you're a drug addict, you know what the quickest way to get, okay, people hooked up? Give them cheap drugs. They hit it in their veins. Next thing you know, they need it and they're robbing people blind because they are so addicted to the easy feel, okay? Inbound leads, let me tell you, they are an easier feel. They just are. They're good leads, okay? They really are. But what takes place is that you get so hooked up on it that you can't handle outbound because you're so addicted to people just calling you all day. You don't understand how to do this with proficiency. And then what happens is you become complacent, and then you don't even care if they were 50 whatever dollars, okay, a couple months ago, and now they're 60 whatever dollars, $70, $80. You're like, I don't even care. Just give me the leads. I don't want to call anymore. I'm so addicted to them. That is negative for you, okay? I was addicted to some good leads back in the day. They were 12 bucks a pop. Are you kidding me? And then guess what happened? These outbound leads went from 12 bucks a lead to like $24 and $30 for the very lead that I adored. You cannot get yourself into a position, okay, that you can't move, okay? You as a final expense insurance agent need to have a good agency that looks out for you so that when one thing happens, you're ready to bob and weave and you already have 4 other options. If you're an inbound lead person, guess what? There's some amazing inbound lead companies out there that you can reposition to if you like inbound leads. I do a ton of final expense and Medicare insurance with my agency, and let me tell you, we are not strapped to one vendor, okay? The moment that you get like addicted to one, you are now put in a place that you never thought you'd ever be, okay? It's easy. I'm not saying that certain lead vendors aren't amazing. They've got great closing ratios until you can't get the leads anymore, and then you start getting the shakes, okay? Honestly, like insurance agents and, okay, drug addicts are not too far apart because you need that lead, okay? You need it. It's like if you don't get the lead you like, you start doing this. You start getting nervous. When you have good outbound leads, you're not in a place that you start getting the shakes, okay? You don't care. I got a ton of outbound leads. I know how to call. I know how to get them on the phone. I know how to have a conversation. I know how to invest in my prospect to bring them a solution that they want, they need, they desire. I don't have to pay somebody, okay, to do a TV lead, a inbound lead. It doesn't matter. Now, there's nothing wrong with having a good TV lead. They're good while you can get your hands on them, and then when that well runs dry, you're thirsty. Don't put your business in a place that you can't capitalize on everything that takes place. You need to be able to handle outbound. You need to be highly skilled, highly trained, using proven power scripts so that no matter what happens in the industry, you are not put in a position that you're going backwards, okay? You're not put in a position where your pulse starts rising. You start getting nervous and that beat in your chest. What's going on, okay? You're nervous because you're addicted. Stop it. Get better trained, better coached, get better leads, and understand that outbound is a more efficient way to have sustainable income in the long term. I'm not saying inbound isn't amazing, okay? It really is. I've done inbound. I've trained, okay, amazing agents that are doing 50% close ratios, okay, on TV leads, doing inbound leads. But let me tell you, it's all good while you have the leads in your hands, and the moment you can't get a lead in your hand, you run dry, and guess what happens? You panic. Knowing how to handle outbound leads all day, every day, will help you as an insurance agent stick and stay. It'll help you as an insurance agent to be in a better position that no matter what takes place, you can just reposition. You don't change your game. You just change your direction, okay? Understanding outbound leads are sustainable. There's a ton of lead sources, great prices, great buyer intent. It's amazing, and you are not put into a corner, okay, where everything is dependent on one lead vendor or maybe two, okay? You need to be in a position where you have many good lead vendors to choose from, okay? You need to be in a good place. Everything you need to know about TV leads, okay, about inbound leads, about data lot leads, about all kinds of fun leads. You need to understand what are the best resources for you to get a conversation going with your consumer. Maybe you as an insurance agent need to develop, okay, your own Facebook funneled leads. Maybe you need to be better at analytics on a mailed lead. Maybe you need to get another lead source going, okay? You cannot have all your eggs in one basket. The moment that you as an insurance agent have all your eggs in one basket, guess what? Some fat, lazy chicken's going to squish them all and crack your eggs, and you aren't eating. You're in a bad place. Never, never put all your eggs in one basket, especially with leads. It'll hurt you. It'll harm you. Don't do it. I don't care how good the leads are, how good your vendor is. You better have a couple extra legs on your stool, okay? If you're on a single-legged stool and then your lead vendor goes down, I don't care if it's a TV lead. I don't care if it's a blankety-blank lead, a direct mailed lead, okay? Your insurance agency pays for your lead. It doesn't matter. If you're a one-legged stool, the moment that you can't be sustained by that one leg, you fall. You lose income, you lose certainty, and you know what happens? Your consumer loses because you're not ready to engage. You're not ready to handle them. You're not ready to meet the need. It is so vital that you understand you cannot put all your eggs in one basket. You cannot be a sustainable insurance agent when you lean on one leg of a stool, okay? You need to have multi-legs. In my agency at jasonfinalexpense.com, let me tell you, I've got so many legs on the stool, it isn't funny. If one leg gets kicked out, guess what? Giddy up. We're ready to go. We don't lose steam, okay? I will never allow, okay, my agents to be impacted because I love them to death and I partner hard with them. I write insurance along with them. I vet the lead vendors, okay? I swing along with them. I get in the trenches. It's so vital that you work in an agency that understands that leads are necessary, okay? Leads are your lifeblood. If you don't have a good lead vendor, you know what happens? You don't have the ability to have a conversation with a consumer. And if you don't have the ability to have a good conversation with a good consumer, you can't bring value, you can't bring certainty, you can't close business, you can't make sales. You need leads, okay, to meet needs. And you cannot be, okay, strapped to the railroad tracks, okay, of this industry and this business by one lead vendor. Don't do it. I don't care how good they are, because guess what? They're all good and all great until they vanish, okay? Till they vanish, poof, they gone. Just like me, okay, a year plus ago, I had an amazing lead vendor. I loved them until they were gone, okay? You know how much notice they gave me? I own an agency, a national insurance agency. You know how much time they gave me? An hour. Poof. Are you kidding me? Thousands and thousands of dollars I've invested with them in leads. You know how much, okay, professional courtesy I got? An hour's notice. Are you kidding me? You cannot rest, okay, upon one lead vendor. Don't do it. I don't care how good they are. Now, I'm not saying TV leads aren't good. They are good, okay? Other inbound lead companies I can help you with, they're amazing, okay? When you're properly trained, properly coached, the sky is the limit. But even if you're properly trained and properly coached, never, never put all your eggs in one basket when it comes to leads, okay? You need very good lead vendors to meet needs, but you cannot put all your eggs in one basket, because the moment, okay, that you just relax back and I'm good, I've found the holy grail of leads, okay, you know what's going to happen? The dial gets turned down. All of a sudden, no new lead orders. You're like, what? You will panic, and with panic, okay, you will not be profitable. You will lose proficiency, you'll lose steam. The gravity of this career will take over and harm you. Make sure that you as an insurance agent do not rest on a one-legged stool. Make sure you're ready to engage. Make sure you are fully trained on how to sell outbound, okay? You need to know how to do outbound. If you know how to do outbound extremely well, inbound is mind-numbingly easy. Okay, it's almost boring. Inbound is like fish in a barrel. Are you kidding me? People call me to ask me about insurance. You don't need a high level of skill to sell inbound leads. I don't care if it's TV leads or any other form of inbound leads, because the sense of urgency is higher. When you're properly trained on how to do outbound, you learn how to increase urgency, how to sell properly, how to bring value in a bigger way. So then when you do a percentage, just like a mutual fund, you do a percentage of your leads with inbound and then other amounts in outbound, you as an insurance agent will be better, okay? You're going to be more secure, no different than having a mutual fund compared to having a single stock. Lots of risk with a single stock, right? But when you have a mutual fund where it's allocated into different fund families, your risk exposure is small, okay? As an insurance agent, it's crazy vital that you have multifaceted lead vendors. Make sure you're working with an agency that helps you, okay, understand how to spread your risk out with multiple lead vendors so that you can try one lead vendor. If you like them, maybe you're going to do a 70-30 plan. 70% with that lead vendor, 30% in another. But do not rest upon one lead vendor, because let me tell you, they will leave you on the side of the road with pocket change, okay, to show for it in the long game. Lead vendors will come, lead vendors will go. Make sure you understand this when you're new to insurance. This is 2021. This is May the 6th, okay? Let me tell you, a year from now, the lead vendors that we all know and love now, a portion of them will evaporate. They will be gone. But understand, you can stick and stay. The only thing that always stays, okay, true in this industry is that this industry will change a little bit. Lead vendors will change, okay? Insurance companies will modify certain things over time. Royal Neighbors of America used to go to age 80, okay, a year ago. Now they're 75. They used to start off at $5,000. Now they start off at $7,000. Certain lead vendors, okay, had products. Now they're gone. Now they added new ones. The only thing that you can absolutely, okay, go to bed at night and say, I can hedge my bets on this, is that certain things will change. Understand, this is an uncomfortable business at times. Be comfortable being uncomfortable. Stick and stay in this industry. It's phenomenal. It's so powerful. But please don't become addicted, okay, to a cheap inbound lead. And then when the lead vendor raises the price on you, it puts you as an insurance agent, okay, in the same position, okay, as a drug addict. You're now addicted. You don't know what to do, and you've got the shakes. You lose certainty in this space. Don't do it, okay? Have multiple good lead vendors. If you need help, reach out. I'll help you in any way I can. But you have to have multiple lead platforms. You have to be multifaceted, multi-trained in inbound, and more importantly, outbound. If you know how to do outbound, inbound, okay, is a piece of cake. It really is. I've done this so many years. I love outbound so much, but inbound is just, are you kidding me? It's easy, okay? It really is. Insurance is phenomenal. Please stick and stay. When the lead vendor that you like goes away or retracts from the market temporarily or permanently, or the prices, okay, of your inbound leads just keep escalating, oh my word, please put yourself in a better position. You are in control, okay? You are not out of control. You control the purse strings. Understand where you put your money. You have a choice in this situation, and you can make it. You can be so much more profitable if you better train, better hone yourself to handle outbound, and then maybe you're going to handle a couple inbound leads, because there's nothing wrong with inbound leads. Some agents just don't, okay, have the desire to call all day. There's nothing wrong with selling inbound, but don't, okay, put all your eggs in one basket. Don't act like a bad broker and put everything in one stock. Have multiple inbound lead vendors so that when one goes away, you've got stability in your business, no different than a stool. Have at least multiple legs on that stool, so when one leg gets kicked out from underneath of you, you don't lose stability in the industry. I hope this helps you. Thanks for watching. I hope you like this. I hope it helps you. I hope it doesn't disturb you in any way. Please stick and stay, okay? Just handle yourself in a way that puts you in control, not someone else. I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching, you guys. We'll see you soon. Hope this helps.